Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Incredible Tiny Homes. Sorry we're a little late tonight. Had to do a little bit of, actually I was at accountant bookkeeping. Isn't that something? That does have to come with the business, owning a business. Thanks for tuning in. We're in the middle of our workshop. We got people out here working in their home. We've only got one house being built this week. And hopefully maybe you've been following us all week on this. So we're going to go back out. We're going to show you, we're in our office right now, and I'm going to show you tonight a little bit about their progress. We've got a lot of news, a lot of things to share with you. I hope I don't bore you. Thanks for tuning in. Maybe you just got through picking your teeth right now, maybe doing a little flossing, turning off the TV. Watch what we're saying. Thanks so much. I really do. Look at this map. This map, of course, is not China. It's not Japan. Look here, we got this little thing that's called Florida down here. But these are all the homes we've sold so far. And really, we're behind probably 10, 15 homes.
10 or 15.
10 or 15 more homes should be put on here. We got a lot here in Tennessee where we've done. I didn't realize we'd sold that many. We got 14 homes just in Tennessee. But when you think about it, 14 out of 70 is what? Just 20% of our homes is in Tennessee. And we really don't sell that many in Tennessee. It's in all over here. California market, we got like 4 going to California here within the next month or so. So we, everything. I just want to tell everybody, man. I think I can't see if you get it. What I'm saying is we're coast to coast, and we can deliver anywhere you would like in the United States. So just don't think because we're in Tennessee, we don't go here. We will go here, and we'll get it to you, and it'll still be economical. A couple things, just and you know how I am. I like to they come to me as we go. There's trying to think everything that we could tell you about what we're doing, the business, the industry. Of course, you all know October 27th through the 29th there's our Jamboree. So we're going to do a Jamboree. It's really it's a community, tiny home community Jamboree. So we're going to have a community there. It's going to be off-grid, on-grid homes. You're going to tour through and talk to people who live right there in the community. We're going to have our RDA8 certification representative talking about certified, talking about loans, talking about living in one, trying to find out where you can get land, talking more about our communities that we're looking at putting in from coast to coast. We're already looking in California. We're already looking in Texas, near the Dallas area. We've got one in Tennessee, another one in Nashville. We're looking in everywhere we can to put these tiny homes. I'm actually getting a lot of folks calling in from our show to say, hey, we've got land. What can we do? With my concept of how to put these tiny homes together in these states, and we can put all of our tiny homes. You can live in a yurt, you can live in a tent, you can live in a redo school bus, okay? In our communities, because the way we're zoning them and the way we're putting them down. I used to own a resort in Pigeon Forge. You can look up on the internet. It's called Brothers Cove, C-O-V-E. Log home community that I own. Lost it in 09. I didn't go bankrupt. It's just what happened in 09. There's a big history behind it, but it was something I used to teach high school in Knoxville, Tennessee. Worked my way up and built a beautiful resort. And it was hands-on, every bit of it. But look it up, brotherscove.com. If you look at it and you see it, every single structure I designed. Every single building, all their infrastructure, the roads, everything. Hands-on, okay? Not just delegating. It was hands-on. Built my home there, raised my family there. So that was our home and a resort that we had. So you can see where I've come from in the development stages to showing you that what we can do with our communities is just it's a lot easier than what I had done in there. When we do a community, there's no infrastructure because we equipped your home with an off-grid. Speaking of off-grid, I'm in here because it's quiet because our compressors are working. Our off-grid solar is going to be called Incredible Solar. All right? We're getting everything directly shipped to us from the manufacturer, from the people who create this stuff. So you go to a solar company, they get it from a factory, they mark it up and get it to you. I'm going to get it from a factory, mark it up and give it to you. Just like the tiny home industry. But I am not going to mark it up like everybody else does. Okay? I'm trying to get it to where we're all economical. I just want enough to install it and make us a profit. But it's going to be a justifiable profit, I think. Okay? So anyway, if you get a solar package. One of our customers had said that she had looked into a company that it was going to be $1,900 for a solar package. The one we were trying to do is massive. It's massive. It's at $8,200. We're just making about $2,000 over our cost, and that's installation. That's just solar. But it's a big lithium battery. It's 48 volts. And I'm gonna, and I hate getting into this in a way because I can't defend myself if you all start asking me a bunch of questions. I want to have it out here and have the information for you so you can look at it, and we'll put it on our website. And you can compare apples to another competitor. I'd love to know more about competitors. No more. I'm getting people that are calling in and they're talking. They're getting bids for $15,000 to put in a home. I mean, just a solar. Okay, so I want to give this. I wish it was down to 3,000 or 4,000. And you know what? We can if you don't want that much power. But the power system we're giving is 10 290 watt panels, 10 of them, plus a lithium battery that's enough storage energy to last you over 72 hours at a full, going with your mini split, with your, living and going for 3 days without any reclaiming of energy from the sun. And that's what I want to do as an insurance policy for you all, that we've had in the past people that would absolutely run out of power in a half a day if the sun didn't come out, or it was raining, or if they used too much. The last thing you want is to run out of power. So if I'm putting my mom in a house and it rains and it snows, I don't want to run out of power. And that's just how I see you guys. I'll adjust anything. So we're going to have different packages and but I'm telling you right now, I'm barely putting a cost above what we're getting it at. Okay? More to come, that you all trust me and how we're building these homes. You see our prices compared to all the competitors and how much they're charging for everything. Whatever they're charging, you can see what we come at. You see our quality by our videos, by our pictures, and by our testimonials and people that's come here. Our doors are open all the time. They're not closed. We went to a competitor in Pennsylvania. You couldn't get there unless it was an appointment only. Why? Because they got too many people coming by and can't get work done. Hire somebody that'll walk them through, because I love you all coming here. You guys are why we make homes. You all are why we can do this. This is why I got groceries in the refrigerator right now, is because of you all. So please come and visit. We love you. We have a system where you can come, you can visit, you can look around. So we're transparent. Okay, so when I tell you about our solar and the money involved and the profit and what we're doing, please take into account the whole reason I'm in business and how we do our tiny home business, okay? And anything else we do. I'm not in it to inflate my profits. I believe in getting a profit is working smarter, is working more efficient, and doing in volume, okay? So let's get 50 cents from everybody instead of getting $10 from everybody, okay? That's my philosophy. It's not everybody's. It requires a lot more work on my part. I mean, it's after 8:30. Mm-hmm. I just got off the phone with my brother. He's still doing a contract. We're talking about business. We're talking about how to change out business and ideas. You know, man is here doing this kind of workout. We had a workshop going in right now. Cindy just left, feeding the workshop folks. Penny's in there helping them, cleaning. So we're moving and shaking, is because we enjoy what we're doing, and we're excited about the future. We're excited about, man, we're excited just to make a living. You know, we're excited about being alive, and it's just, you know, giving you guys a product. The guys out here, they take pictures of the homes after they build them, you know, because they're proud of that. Where do you find that in an industry? I had a salesman come here selling me things, and he gave me the pitch. Well, this is what I got. This is what I'm going to do. And I goes, man, it was like he was playing a song for me. His same thing he's probably played for 1 million other people, and I could tell there was no energy in what he was doing. And finally, I just stopped him, and I said, listen, you don't have to do that for me. I know where you're coming from. I know what you're doing. I'm good. Stop. Just don't do that. I said, come on. So I went outside, and I tried to get him pumped up about business and about his product. And I told him how he can incorporate it and how we can move that business and incorporate what he's doing over here and our ideas and what's going. And before you left, I think he was a little bit encouraged. I think he was a little pepped up about what he is doing. and what he's selling. And I think it comes to the fact of whatever we do in life. Like I told everybody, if I was selling goldfish, it'd be the smallest, the biggest, the most colorful, the most brightest, it'd be most I mean, it was just, why not? That's what we do. So we just got a few years left on this old earth, and where we're going, hey, it's all up in arms, all up in question. Well, we believe in a God or we don't, or wherever we're at. And the last thing I'm going to talk about is politics and religion. But the thing is, we're on the earth and we're walking, and we're no promise of tomorrow. So let's take the day and, man, let's seize it. What's that? Kumahaka? What's that word? Kumasarde? I can't remember what it is. What is it, man? Comedia.
Something.
Yeah, Comersequana.
Funky cold, you know.
Seize the day! All right.
I'm sure they'll let us know.
I'm done philosophating. I'm done philosophating.
Thank goodness. Now, John, I just wanted to tell you real quick, I was supposed to give you this before Facebook Live came on. I know John had this ready for you for the solar. I'm so sorry. Sorry, John. Ours is the first one, and the competitor, there's 2 competitors.
Awesome. Here you go. Sorry, John. I should have read this. I just walked in the door.
He didn't know. I'm sorry.
I'm just racing in here. All right, ours.
Carpe diem.
Carpe diem.
Yeah, Alyssa put that.
All right. Our solar, and we'll put this on our website, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Our solar is 5 kW inverter, whole house, 240 volt, 50 amp. So we can run a 220 heat and air system, 220 in the house, which is rare. And it's we got 10 48 volt, 290 watt cells, solar cells, 10 of them. They're panels. There's 10. We've never sold 10. And it was a whole lot more than this, what we're doing. Ground-based mounting for better temperature than the roof. So we got tripods, and they're dual tripods that hold 2 solar panels, and they're going to mount them. So you can mount them out, and you can angle them to the sun. All right, like you used to angle your, you know when you used to burn ants when you were a little boy with a magnifying glass?
No.
You angle it. You angle it.
Did
just
that.
like a magnifying. Wait a minute.
Why would you do that?
Did you ever burn like, you know, and it gets tighter, and you bring it like that, and
You burnt the ants?
that's how you angle solar panels. Just think about that magnifying glass. All right, 5-string combiner box set up in 5 pairs. A combiner box is when it comes out of the inverter, charge controller is a combiner box, so you don't have 10 wires coming out of all them solar panels. What we're going to do is come out and we got one little wire, come in, and we're done. Nice and clean. 48 volt, 200 amp hour lithium battery with full charge. All right? Equivalent, a discharge of $4,000 for second normal price starts at $11K. What we did is we looked up, if you go to a nano battery, you'd have to spend over $4,000 to get to the equivalency of this lithium. $4,000, just for equivalency. And $11,000 if you just bought the battery itself out here on the street. That's what the battery we're selling for goes on market value. A step-down converter to 12 volt for pump systems, water elements, water heater. So we got a step-down 12 volts. So we're at 48 volts. So all we do is to get to 120, okay, is just about doubling it. Most solar systems are at 12 volt. So they got to step up 10 times to get to 110 volt. We just double it. So it's more efficient. The wires are smaller, it's not big fat wires, and it's a 220. There's pros and cons to this, I'm sure, in the industry. What it is this is a big, bad unit. I'm talking power, okay? A lithium battery, as you guys know, you can drain to nothing and come back up. Nothing and come back up. Your nano batteries, your lead batteries, which is fine, and we'll install them, is you can go down 50% and back up, 50% and back up. Our capacity battery goes all the way down, and it's a lithium battery. $8,200. Competitor, John's got right here because I sent him a couple and he researched some. Wholesale solar for tiny homes, the oak size. Oak size is the second largest system they have, right? Is 3 kilowatt. Ours is 5 kilowatt. 240 volt, 30 amp per site, ideal for refrigerator, computer, lights, TV, and well pump. That's it. No heating and air system. quantity 48 volts, 260 amp cells, all right, and 3 strings of 3, a pole mount, 3-string combiner, okay, we got a 10-string combiner, batteries not included. Not included in this, okay?
And neither is the something else.
Yeah, well, batteries not included. Battery they sell is $4,000 each for a 48 amp, 208 amp drive. It drains down less than half. $4,000 more on top of this price, and theirs is $9,600. $9,600. Ours is $8,200 with the battery. Add another $4,000 to this. And still, it's smaller than the system that we are selling. All right? Another one, and we'll put all this on our website for you. I don't know if you guys are listening to all this stuff. I bet they're sipping on their Mountain Dew tonight, right? Sipping on there.
There's a lot watching, but
They've done eat.
They're talking with each other.
They've done eat.
Hey,
listen to me! I want them to listen to me.
They're ignoring you. Well, do something fun.
Patriot Power Generator.
Jen says, geez, we're listening, Randy.
Oh, stop. All right. Patriot Power Generator. Quit yelling at your kids and listen to me. Listen, it says basic, this is Patriot Power Generator. It's a company. All right. Basic, 1,500 watt. Like the ad, you text me. That's John. I'm reading his text. Because one of our customers texted me. I said, I want to know. I want to make sure she's getting what she should get. And I want to make sure we're offering you the right product and comparable. I just want to be right. So we did the research. All right, it's 1.5 kilowatt. All right. Ours is 5 kilowatt. All right. 110 volt plug inverter with 2 runs of 110 plugs, 15 amps. 15 amps. Ours is 50 amps. All right. 2 quantity 2400 watt cells. Ours is 290 watt cells, and there's 10 cells. This is only 2 24 watts. Ours is 48 volt. Ground mount, 25-foot cord, 1 string, built-in battery, right? 4 USBs, 1 12-volt car plug, $1,400. It's not even comparing apples to apples.
What would it charge? Just your cell phone, or what would it charge?
Yeah, she was saying it charges your computer, her lights, and it might be perfect for her usage, because she said, hey, this is all I need. And if it is, that's great. And you know what we need to do is we can downsize. And what I want to do is, if this is what you want, then that's great. I think that's fine, get it. If I can save you money, then I want to make this thing. And so we can downsize, and if we can make it for $1,000 instead of $1,400, I want to save you guys some money. So what we're doing is we're going to look at these systems and say, hey, you can go from, this small of a charge up to this one. The one we're putting together is so you got a full house, all right, and you can live for 3 days if sun don't shine. I mean, the eclipse is going to stop. No more sun. We still got power. All right. That's it, everybody. Tell you what, get this on the website, take a picture. Can't see it anymore. All right.
And Dr. Ruth, she was saying that...
Dr. Phil said what?
Not Dr. Phil, Dr. Ruth. It's Dr. Ruth... Dr. Ruth... I don't know how to say your name. I'm sorry, but her last name's Marlin. But she was saying on the roof. You're talking about this will be not on the roof.
We can mount it on the roof. I can mount it if you want it on the roof. We can. We think, and a little bit cheaper if you mount it. Our roof mounts are, I think, because we're building them, and I think we've allotted $100 per mount. So you're looking, it's going to save you $500, maybe $1,000 if we mount them on the roof. But they're not as efficient, So if you put 10 cells on a roof, if you've got a big enough house for them, you can put some on the roof, some on the ground. But yeah, they're not mounted roof on mount, but we don't care to.
And then Seth Powell, Seth that was here, Seth and Brandy. How much was the whole system again, please? 8,200, Seth. Okay.
Yeah. And we're going to put that list on our website. This is just now we've never put this system together. All right. John and I have been working on this thing along with our water reclamation. All right. And you guys know, our water system is completely the way it's built. Is you can take a 500-gallon tank of water, never fill it with fresh water, and use that water over and over and over for we're claiming what the industry's telling us from all the parts we're using. We're taking a bunch of parts and putting it together, making the system 1 year. So if it never rains for a year, you can take that 500 gallons and reuse it constantly.
And just one of our volunteers, Jen, that came here, she just did her contract today. She's the first one that bought that system.
Well, Ashley's out got it.
Is it already sold?
Yeah.
Okay, then she's a second.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, they're coming, and I think John said today we got 2 more solars that we want to put in.
Okay.
So, you know what that makes me like kind of proud of what we're doing is because people are trusting something that we've put together, and we're putting it in a home without even having it done yet, and they're trusting us. We're going to stand behind this. Like I told the Ashleys, he's in California, so what kind of warranty? I said, you know what? If we wanted to, I could add a $2,000 onto that price tag. I'm really trying to give this to you guys as cheap as we possibly can. A warranty, it's not built in that I can afford to jump on a plane or send somebody out there to take care of it. I said, what we're going to do, let's put it in, we're going to test it, we're going to go over it, we're going to look at it, and let's work together on this. You know, we're going to offer a warranty, and I'm going to have to increase the price for a warranty, but we're putting it in, and we're trying to give you as much preparation and, you know, professionalism as we can.
And what's good about Jen's, I think she's coming to the property. She's on here, she can say.
Yeah.
But I think she's coming to the property to live, so
Yeah.
that would be a one here to, you know, and you all be testing it and everything too. So.
And that's what the Jamboree's about.
Right.
Jen will be there. She'll be working on it, hopefully living in it by then. I don't know. Well, hopefully it'll all be done. She's coming in October, though, isn't she?
Yeah,
So
yes.
her house may not be done. But
she's coming. It's before the work.
Oh,
it'll
it
be
is?
done. It'll be finished.
God, what a month.
Yeah.
A whole workshop.
And Carol wants to know later, can they add wind power?
Yes, you can always
for overcast days.
You can add wind power to it. You know, depending on where you're at in the country, some are better than others. But yeah, add wind power to this system. I'm just excited that this is a lithium battery. I wanted Tesla. They've got a tiny house that Tesla put one on a house. I've been trying to deal with Tesla for a year. Let me have Tesla put on our house for our customers, right? They said you couldn't put it on a tiny house because it couldn't be mobile. Well, they're building Tesla cars. Maybe they wanted to spearhead the whole tiny movement themselves. I don't know, but I didn't wait. You know what? We're building our own. We can get lithium batteries are nothing new. Tesla doesn't own lithium batteries. That's the kind that they do. We're going to get into where we actually can conform the shape of our lithium battery, and we'll make it fit a different system. Right now, this is the most cleanest compacted unit that we can come up with right now. So we're going to call it Incredible Solar, and we're going to put our water system. It's going to have our name on it. It's going to be Incredible Water, you know. And then with the Nature's Head toilet, which we can use any compost toilet that you guys want. But when you do that, you are self-sufficient. I mean, Jen can come to the community, right? And she can say, I want my house right up there where there's nothing. We can pull her house up, set it in a spot in the community, and be totally off-grid and have her lights on, do her computer work, watch TV, have a heating and air system. Oh my God, I just remembered the other product that John and I, it's just like, we don't have enough hours in the day. We're having a wood stove, and it's a wood pellet stove. So we're taking all of our scrap that's out here in our shop, and we've kept all these big bins that we built and filled it full of wood, and we're buying a chipper. The chipper's going to make small chips of wood, then we're going to put them in a pellet machine, and we're going to spit out pellets and bag them. So now you've got a wood stove in your tiny house. What's wrong with a wood stove in a tiny house? It burns too hot, and you've got to continually feeding it with wood. I used to burn wood for years to heat my home. So you're always choking it. Well, if you've got a little bitty stove, you only put a couple sticks in. If you put more than that, you're going to get so hot in there. We're doing a tiny pellet stove. You take a bag of pellets that we can sell and we manufacture, pour into your stove, and it's got a thermostat and an auger, and it automatically feeds the pellets at the thermostat you set to have the fire burning in your house. And it goes for 30 hours. So you pour one bag in it, shut it, done. You don't have to worry about heating your home. So if you're in northern Minnesota or like Renee and Andy up in Quebec, and you got a wood burning stove, you can pour a bag in there, shut the door, set the thermostat, and walk off. It's got a little igniter in there. So when the fire goes down and the temperature is 72 degrees in the house and it needs to kick in, it'll feed a pellet, right? Ignite it, burn it, feed 3 or 4 more pellets until it burns down, goes up all by itself.
That's cool.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah. Hey, Carol said something interesting too. She said Warren Buffett is giving away grants for this type of thing, for the solar and everything. You guys should write him a letter.
Someone's got to help me.
Yeah, Warren Buffett, help.
Look. Look at them. They're sneaking up on us. Yeah. And somebody's got to help me. That's our homeowners and our volunteers. Come on in. Yeah, come on in here.
Hey, are the pellets organic?
This like wood.
Totally okay to burn, so it's like wood.
Oh yeah, this is our wood scraps. It's all out of wood. Look here. They come to us. We were going to go to them. Are you
We
guys?
sneak up on you.
Are you done for the night?
I think we're still working a little bit.
How'd it go today?
Pretty good.
So far, so good.
Everybody's out here. What have you done? Hey, families, say hi to your families.
Hello, families.
Hello, friends.
Aw.
Yeah, we did a lot of the interior, the loft's up, so that's awesome. They started putting in the wall, separating the bathroom from the rest of the house.
Okay.
And then we're working on slowly climbing up to the top of the house with the interior siding.
Yeah.
And then we'll go from
The
there.
loft's up and the wall's starting up.
We'll go video that so that we get down here and go see what you guys done.
Yeah.
What's your overall take on everything here?
Fantastic.
I love everything. I love the whole experience, and I just gotta say that I just love how nice everybody is. Like, there has not been one mean person. Everybody has been super nice and super helpful. I just had to point that out.
Even Tom.
Super patient.
Even
Yeah.
Tom.
Oh,
Okay.
Nice.
It's a little sassy, but he's still super nice.
Sassy's good.
Yeah, sassy's good.
Aw.
Yeah.
Well, good. So it made you feel comfortable.
Oh yeah.
Working.
Yeah, and I've got a lot of social anxiety, and it used to be really bad a couple of years ago, but I've been completely comfortable here,
Nice.
which is like pretty rare for me.
Really?
So yeah, it's been good, it's getting better day by day.
Yeah.
Aw.
We appreciate you being here.
Oh, thank
Yeah.
you.
Kevin came to me in the shop. I don't even remember Casey had
Oh
the beard.
yeah.
He said, "Man," he goes, "that homeowner." He said, "Has she had prior experience in building?"
Me no way. No way.
Yeah. And I said, "Well," I don't think so." He goes, "She knows her stuff." He said, "I went in there. She's cutting wood." And
Oh my
nailing."
gosh.
He said, "I'm impressed because we see a lot of people, you know."
Oh yeah.
So you got a compliment from one of the guys.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Thanks for telling me.
Good.
Yeah, that makes me feel even better.
Cool.
Yeah.
Have you all ever done anything like this together?
Nothing to this extent, absolutely not.
No, not even building birdhouses. Nothing. Wow.
I
Yeah.
fixed a door hinge.
Yeah.
I got that on my
Yeah.
Yeah. You still got your fingers. Nobody's been
Yeah.
in your yard.
Everybody-
Above my head, but that's just because I'm tall.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
right.
yeah. That was been even after the house is built.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I have to look forward to.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I guess we know I'm not 8'7" like I'm told on there. He's 6'5".
We found out. Yeah.
Yeah, Randy, get beside of him, Randy.
He's 10 foot.
Yeah.
That's loud.
He's 10 foot. So
Yeah.
I'm just
Okay.
That means I'm taller.
Yeah. Oh, how's the food?
Oh my God.
So
amazing.
it's
Oh my
delicious.
Let's
God.
talk about Cindy and her cooking.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
it's really good. I'd like to ask for recipes, honestly, because we don't know how to cook at all, so that'd be a whole other experience when we move
That's
into
what
our
I'm looking
house.
forward to every day. Her coming in and
Yeah.
saying dinner's ready. I'm like, okay, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm not working anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Brandy, you're a chef, right?
Yeah,
And you tasted Cindy's cooking.
yeah, I'm picky because I'm a chef.
The first night she was here in.
Oh, her baked beans.
Oh God, they were amazing.
Yeah, they were really
I looked her
good.
dead in the eye and said, these are the best baked beans I've ever had in my life.
Fantastic.
And
The
being from
rice,
Alabama, I've had a lot of baked
the
beans.
rice from last night. The
She's a
enchiladas.
great cook.
Perfect.
It was
Oh.
so good.
A lot of variety too. I should just come in like every from every corner of the world, just like whatever.
Yeah, we never
We
go
had Thai
hungry.
food, wasn't it? Was it Thai or
Kitchen's
what?
full of
Yeah, last night was enchiladas. The night before was like eggplant parmesan.
Yeah, she tricked
Yeah,
us. She
yeah,
said
that's
it was
right.
meat and it tasted like meat, but it wasn't. It was actually eggplant parmesan.
She's
So
like
we're getting
trying to make
veggies in.
us
She
healthy.
tricked us.
That's
Yeah.
That's
It was
cool.
really good.
Mhm.
Well, today's Wednesday. We got Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So we got 3 more days. Tomorrow we should finish the inside interior walls and probably start on some wood flooring. It'd be really cool by tomorrow night if we have our wood flooring now.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
if we get that, then we fill the cabinets and everything. Saturday's our big crunch day. So, but you guys are hanging in there well. You don't.
Are they about like? Where is it on schedule? Is it like?
Yeah. We've got to make sure tomorrow we get the interior walls done and the ceiling. We got to make sure that's done. And like I said, if we can get the floor done tomorrow, the wood floors, you'll be like golden on it, you know,
Good.
because we got interior trim on the wall, the windows, but it's just plug and play. And then your wood floors, we'll get going on the floors. It's a little slow starting out, getting around how to notch around everything.
Oh yeah.
You got to notch a little bit around with wood floors, but other than that, you get cranking. So, you're doing fine. Yeah.
Yeah, we get worried sometimes that like maybe we're delayed a little bit when we make mistakes, but they always get fixed. You know, we always end up fixing them, and it's important. You know, like we've been told not to panic and stuff, especially. So we'll do our best tomorrow too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're spot on, and like I said, you guys seeing your quality. So now you're looking. Think about like since you started
Yeah.
and what you know now and how to do the work.
Absolutely.
Everything looked so alien the first day. You know, like
Yeah.
I didn't know what to do looking at even the measuring tape or anything like that.
That's
and
true.
Learn more and more every day.
So how's your tape skills?
Don't test me now. I'm still learning. I'm getting there. I'm still learning.
Yeah.
Yeah. I only got a few pebbles I'm working with, so.
When she came, I'm talking the tape measure was you know she had never really used a tape measure that much.
Yeah.
But so that tells you the type of experience you need to come here for the workshop.
Yeah.
You know, my biggest thing is the whole industry is saying, "Oh my God, you know, it's such a complication. It's, you know, you got to have $100,000 to build a house, and you can't have that." And look, you guys have no experience. You're coming here and you're building a home. It's going to look beautiful, and it's going to be able to be lived in.
Yeah.
You know, and you guys are building it. So to me, it's like I think that's the biggest thing of this whole thing.
That's the best
Yeah.
part.
It's honestly a dream. Like since we started learning about this earlier this year,
Yeah.
it's just been a huge dream of ours. And this is the only thing we wanted to do with the money that we had.
Wow.
So
And be a part of the build.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
especially.
I mean, it
Yeah.
would have been nice to, you know, pay for it. There's the, you know, you put the house together, you send
I
it to
would've
us,
been
we're good to
sad,
go. But it
though.
would, like, it's so much more amazing coming here, putting in every screw, every nail, and
Being able to have a hand in it, I would have been sad, honestly, if we didn't get to.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was either this or we were going to try to build ourselves, and I don't know how that house would have turned out. So that would have been really bad, really horrifying. Would have fallen right on our heads. But yeah, we had to have a hand in it one way or another,
Oh, wait.
whether it fell on us or not. Yeah,
That's cool. So now you'll feel a connection to your house, right?
yeah, definitely.
We signed a piece of wood.
Yeah. We'll leave like secret messages on the sides of the
That's
boards.
cool.
Yeah.
Aw.
And it's a big difference with volunteers. I mean, they
Oh,
were
yes.
listen. They were only
Yeah.
going to be the 2 of them, and
Yeah.
then Brandy was nice enough to
Yeah.
volunteer, and that's made a big difference,
She's
right?
extremely helpful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, big time.
because
Yeah.
the more people that come,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
No, we don't know each other. This is from Facebook.
Yeah.
Exactly.
literally met just this
Yeah.
week.
And I'm so happy. It seems like we get along really, really
Yeah.
well too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
We know
You're
each
all-
other well.
yeah. I mean, your all's attitudes are just nice. It's just smooth. It's comfortable, and you just deal with it. You know. So
Yeah.
it's been a real good time this week.
You
Yeah.
had a good time?
Thanks. Yeah.
Good.
Oh yeah. Having a lot of fun.
Yeah.
oh, Carol called you sweet and precious. They
Aw.
love you. That's
Yeah,
cute.
That's nice.
Aw.
Yeah. That's cool because we got all. So we got windows trimmed to put in tomorrow. We've got all that built. Kevin's been doing the cabinets, putting it in. Or no, is it? No, we don't have Kevin. We have our. I think it's Josh doing these.
Yes, Josh.
Josh is building your cabinets,
Oh,
which
okay.
is Josh is a cabinet maker, and he was here with our last workshop, and he was a friend of the guys that was building the shop or building the house.
With the methods. Hmm.
Yeah, with the methods, and that was her last name. And so we worked out a deal where he's going to start building all our kitchen cabinets.
Oh, nice.
So you
Nice.
guys are the first ones, and he does beautiful work.
Cool.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
first.
Yeah.
He's a cabinet maker. It's all he does is build cabinets.
Oh wow.
So he's going to start building all of our cabinets and bringing them in. So now our shop is going to be like window trims, I'd like to do Pinterest ideas, bookshelves, spice racks, and all that
yeah.
kind of stuff. You know? Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be
So,
awesome.
You're gonna get cabins. So, are we ready?
They're ready to see the house.
Let's go.
And let's see the progress.
You got my son, let me?
Let's go this way.
All right.
Come on.
You guys go ahead.
I know.
I'm glad you guys came over, man.
You got the drop on you. We saw you were live, and we're just like, oh, let's go.
Well, we were heading that way, but I had to bore everybody with technical information.
Believe me, they were not bored. Everybody came through and said, "We're listening. Keep talking." They wanted to know about that solar.
Yeah, nobody, you know.
Off grid.
We watch the whole time as much as we can. I mean, try to catch every time. You know, like, I'm not employed right now, so I'll try to catch it every time you go on. Yeah, I love it. Oh, God, what you did last time, like with the, what was it, the trapeze?
Yeah.
That was so close. Like, don't die, Randy.
Oh, I couldn't stop. I always wanted to be on the trapeze.
Oh, it looked fun.
Oh, Renee was so lucky with the harness, I couldn't get hurt.
Oh, yeah.
Look what we got going on here. We got, this is Penny's house, put the subfloor on that. This is Roma's house over here. It's a 24-footer being framed.
Maybe jump out of this and scare the heck out of me. Jump out of this and scare me.
Yeah, he just reached his
No
arm
way.
over and got her.
Didn't that round window look good?
That was beautiful. I love it.
God. That looks really
I love that.
I'm in love with it.
You know what?
I'm so happy.
I've never put a round window
That is really
in a
nice.
normal, like a regular house.
Oh, really?
It's always been in a Hobbit.
Yes.
But the contrast between these two is sweet.
That looks nice.
It does.
How, Randy? How expensive is that?
That window is
I think it was
Was that
250. I think it was.
$250.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah,
nice.
that's what I paid for it. There you go.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, no, that's a flat deck up there. They've got a deck where they're going to have to be up there and sit. They're going to have chairs and everything.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Nice. And remind them what size.
18 by 18.
8 by 18.
18, yep. Yep. 18-foot long. Yeah, let's go in and we'll show them the layout.
Got the cute little square window in too.
Now, what's the deal with that square window?
I wanted a little window above an area where we can put a desk. That way, if I'm drawing, I can kind of use what I see as inspiration. And same thing for him if he's writing, because he likes to write. So, and he, you know, that can help him with inspiration too. So, part of it is back at home. I have a painting that's actually almost the same exact size, and it's a painting of the ocean. And I always look at it, even if I'm drawing something different, you know, like I'm obsessed with the beach. So I thought, wouldn't it be nice if someday, you know, we could park by the ocean somewhere, and I'd be able to look out just like my painting from my grandparents' house. Yeah, even if it's just a different landscape, I thought that'd be really neat to look out of when I'm drawing or something.
It's almost like a porthole, you know?
Yeah,
Like a,
yeah, I had to have it.
See, look, that's that personal touch that you can do here.
Yeah.
And like Cheryl's stained glass that she had on her.
Yeah, I don't know where else you can do that, honestly. You know, be able to put all your personal touches into it. Yeah, not that I saw personally all year looking. I'm just so excited and so pleased that we got to put in, you know, the windows that we wanted and stuff. You guys are so accommodating with, you know, anything that we want, like little things, you know. It's awesome. You let people do what they want.
That's right. Well, let's see what you got in there. Here, turn off the fan.
I know. Somebody said Metallica. They said solid. They're liking Metallica on.
There you go, your flag, oh no.
There's a big party here all the time. Oh yeah, like your mom.
Yeah, they got that up today.
You gotta remember, he's 6'5",
Yeah.
Yep.
so that's why we made it
Yeah.
so he can walk under it.
Oh, good.
Hey, you guys, tell what it is. I'm gonna get a tape measure. You
Okay.
guys have a tape measure on there? Oh, he's got one. I want to see what we can show everybody.
Yeah.
What we have for a height. Now, if we go past that little ridge beam, we got 50 inches. Almost 50 inches right there.
50 inches.
50. I mean, he's 6'5", man. All right. Yeah, look here, and that's 80 to the bottom. That's 6'8". So he's got 3 inches, and in here it's almost 7 foot 83 inches. Oh my gosh, you can sit up. You can almost sit in a chair up there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
You know?
been up there yet? Not yet. Haven't
I have
been up
a
there
little
yet. Yet.
So what's going on with your layout? How have you got things going?
So what we'll have up front here is over here. So we've got the little square window, like I was just talking about. And in the future, we might do a flip-up desk, or we might just buy one. We haven't decided yet, so we left that out of the plans for now. But we'll have a TV here, and then behind you we'll have the dinette area. So what we'll have is kind of like, if you can imagine, kind of like how a booth is in a restaurant. We'll have 2 box seats with storage inside, and then in the middle will be an adjustable table base. You can see those in RVs and boats. So we thought that'd be nice, because that way you could convert it from a couch to 2 seats and a table when we want to eat dinner and stuff. Yeah, and then big window with that. We love to look out that while we're eating a nice dinner or something. And then over here we'll have the kitchen, have a sink right underneath the window, 2 countertops. Underneath we've got a cute little it's like a dual trash bins, like one for recycling and one for regular trash. That they're really little. We'll show you, but they fit right into one drawer underneath the counter, and just some extra storage under there. We'll probably do wall shelves for spices and stuff, and bowls and cups.
Kind of like open shelves.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I really like that look.
Does the countertop run all the way to the bathroom wall?
Yeah, it will. Yep, all the way.
Where's your fridge?
The fridge, the fridge will be right here.
Oh, okay.
It'll come up a little past the counter. Yeah, so we haven't bought that quite yet, so that can be changed if it, if it's level with the counter. We can decide that later. And then on this side, for now, this side's going to be empty, but then we'll have storage stairs. And we got to peek at those, and I just love how it looks. We've got the open shelves on that, and then we'll have a big open space at the bottom. I had originally intended that for my pet rabbit, Oliver, and we wanted to do a hutch underneath, but he passed away in May.
Aww.
So, that was really heartbreaking, because we planned the stairs around him, but we decided to leave it open anyway, because it's so important when you're building, to make sure you're molding the house around your lifestyle, and we'll consider a future pet too. So whether we put a doggy bed under there or get another rabbit, we'll have that space. And we'll have a closet under the landing. And then in the bathroom, I don't know if it's too dark for you guys.
No,
or
it's
not.
good.
Okay.
It's still good.
Yeah. This whole thing, it's 5 feet from the wall to this wall here. And on this side, under the window, we'll have a washer and dryer combo. And then we'll have, on either side, we'll have a drawer on either side, and then shelves, all for our clothes and stuff, and socks and unmentionables and things. And then hopefully some corner shelves in each corner, at least 1 or 2, for shampoo and stuff.
Just to access that space.
Yeah, exactly. And then the other side, this whole spot will be the standard 36 by 36 inch shower, and then a compost toilet, also from here. Yep.
Very nice.
The Nature's Head model, yeah.
You're going to have a barn door, sliding barn door.
Yep, it'll come right across here. Yeah, it'll start from here and then slide over.
Very nice.
Yeah.
And then this up here, everybody's asking about
yeah.
how are you going to access it?
We'll access it just from the outside. We'll have, if you guys might have seen in some past videos, there's been a fixed galvanized pipe ladder rungs some people do on the inside of houses. Well, we like to have those in the outside, and then you climb up the side. And what we'll do, hopefully, is fit them on this wall. I think Mom up there. Oh, yeah. Oh, God, yeah, you're good. Yeah. Hopefully, we'll fit them in this wall, and then we'll see what we can do. Maybe we can space them between the window. That way it doesn't interfere with this window.
Yes.
And then be able to climb up that way.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Randy, you want
Hey.
this?
Oh, I'm just going to show how tall it is in here. Look,
Oh,
of course, I'm part Munchkin, right? I got too much Irish in my blood, I do. Yeah, look how tall, big. Look, I'm going to disappear. See, you can't see me no more. And you got a 3-foot egress window.
Oh, yeah.
And look, fire! Right? I'm going out. I'm going out. look. No hands. So I can jump. Isn't this great?
Yeah. I love that. It's a great place too because it goes right over that storage shed in the back. You just stand right on it when you're climbing out.
18 feet. What's the price?
I think on the contract, I think it was a little over 25,000, and then we had extra for the water system and just spray foam and stuff. But yeah, around that number, 25,000.
Half
In the
of
workshop.
anywhere else. Like,
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like less than half.
This is the best price we've seen anywhere.
And no option. I mean, we don't know of another company that will let anyone come in and build
Yeah.
in the country.
Not that
Or
we
maybe
saw.
Yeah.
we don't know.
If there's other workshops that we've seen that we looked up that let you build, you're building somebody else's house or you're building a house that they will sell.
you
You
got some
don't leave with
pamphlets and some
anything.
DVDs and
Yeah, you leave with
Maybe some
maybe
plans.
some DVDs and having seen like a slideshow.
Right.
And that was really disappointing on top of it being really expensive to us for just like weekends, hundreds of thousands of dollars. So that's why we were like, oh, well, we'll build it ourselves, because it'll be cheaper. But then we found this, and this was just like a miracle. This really saved us.
And how did you find Incredible Tiny Homes?
I found it in an email. I get I'm subscribed to emails from different tiny house websites that feature different tiny houses. And we saw a link for the Hobbit house, and I thought that'd be really cute. And I almost didn't click on it just out of laziness. I almost deleted the email, but I thought, all right, I'll click on it. I'll give it a shot.
well, Lord of the Rings isn't their favorite. That's all.
Yeah. I thought, all right, that'd be cute. Let's see for inspiration.
Right.
So I clicked on it, and that's how I found out about the company. And I remember looking at like the website and the workshop information, and I was just blown away. I was blown away.
I came home that day
I didn't
and
think
she
it
was
was
explaining
real.
it. Like she was explaining it to me. I come home from work. She was like, David, look at this, yada yada yada. I'm like, absolutely not. That can't be real.
Yeah, it's got to be a scam. Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, it was like,
no,
this can't be
that-
real.
I'm like, it's literally too good.
Yeah, it seemed way too good to be true. I was like, there's got to be fine print somewhere. There's got to be something wrong with the whole deal. But there really wasn't, and it's just so surprising, and it's just awesome because you don't really find a lot of opportunities like that in life,
Yeah.
And for how long, from when to
Yeah.
when? Like, how long did this process, like?
Well,
Oh,
we
yeah.
really started considering it like earlier in the year.
Yeah, earlier in the year, and it mostly just took a long time just because I'm picky with designs. I can't tell you how many sketches of floor plans I went through, and I started watching you did a video, Randy did a video where he showed you how to sketch a floor plan. So I started with that, and I was doing it on graph paper just to help me along, and that was super helpful. And oh god, I did floor plans so many times, and then when I finally narrowed it down to something similar to this, finally started emailing with you guys, and then it was designing with Lily.
We were with Lily the entire way, and she was a treat.
Oh, she was so helpful.
We would call her up, we would email
Yeah.
her any time of the day, and she'd get right back to us, be like, hey, yeah, we can do this, we can do that, yada yada, and then like it went so smoothly, it was insane.
I don't think the whole process took more than a couple of months, and that's mostly just because I'm picky, because I wanted to change a bunch of stuff. So yeah, but it went really quickly, really smoothly.
Isn't that cool? Wow. And the floor plan that they have is one that we've found that lays the best. You got your living room area here, you got your kitchen and stairs there, and your bathroom. And that's the best. I had an architect just compliment our work out of the blue. He just said, hey, I just want to let you know your layout of space and how we're doing it is the most efficient that he'd ever seen in the industry. Isn't that cool?
That is
But I
great.
think it's just common sense.
Oh yeah.
You know?
We didn't really have, like every other thing we went through, it was still kind of basically just a permutation of this.
Yeah.
With some little
just
differences.
smaller. Like we originally planned a much smaller bathroom, and a smaller kitchen. Everything would have been tucked into a corner, so just like a little thin space for the bathroom. But
It just didn't work.
we weren't super happy with it. We could have lived with it, but this layout is way better. And I love how you'd always explain how it's better to be able to have your, be able to change your clothes when you're in the bathroom and stuff.
Yeah.
So that made way more sense to me. So
Right.
I was super pleased with that.
So you'll have it in the bathroom. You've got a wardrobe area. So
We'll
you got
have,
your
on either side of where the washer and dryer will be, underneath
yeah.
the window, we'll have shelves and drawers for all our. And then we'll have the closet under the landing for extra stuff that we gotta hang up.
Yep.
Yeah, so we've got that all planned out.
And
Yeah.
washer dryer.
Yeah, so we never have a combo.
Oh, and 18 feet.
He was scared.
That's amazing.
We originally planned for 20 feet, but then working the floor plan out on graph paper, I realized I was actually drawing an 18-foot one when I thought I was drawing a 20-foot one. And then I was like, okay, I guess it doesn't have to be that big, you know? You realize you don't really need that huge of a space to fit, you know, your life and be comfortable in it.
For us, anyway.
Yeah, for us anyway.
What a great description she's telling. You're
Totally.
like to the point.
She's a walking commercial.
Yeah,
She
I know.
is,
Yeah, I'm like a
absolutely.
walking commercial.
Yeah, I did not pay her to say that.
Hate me, I swear. I swear.
As you put your wallet up.
Yes.
Yeah.
What were you going to measure?
Well, I wanted to say
Show.
this loft is 7 foot back. All right. So
Okay.
it's 84 by 87. So it's the size of a king size mattress.
Okay.
You know, so most of the lofts are just for sleeping. So you can have a king size bed. So you got a king size bed area to sleep in. You've also got a sofa area down here, plus a working station, office, like she said, somewhere to paint and write and be inspired. Stairs, full staircase, full kitchen with all in 18 feet.
And a little extra space in that corner too, because we'll have the mattress.
Randy, can you go up there and show that?
Well, yeah, I'll go far, Mandy. Where am I going, this way?
Yes. I'll show that.
Somebody's knocking.
I was hoping he'd like glimpse up.
Oh, there he is, look.
He's up there
No,
now.
he's up there.
Yeah.
Now he's up there. Yeah. He's up on the flat deck. We'll go up there.
And be like,
Oh my God.
What am I supposed to show, Landon?
Oh, I just wanted to, well, kind of stand on the ladder and show the light. Just wanted to show the loft.
Isn't this
Oh
cool?
yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, look at all. See, you got your line set. That'll be your heat and air system over there,
Yep.
which is your mini split. There's the homeowner outside on this flat roof.
Creeping.
Yeah, that's cool.
Immediate question I had, what would it be to add the flat roof like that? What,
We charge nothing extra for that.
okay.
Yep, because we're saving this material here and here. They're not. The roof is down below, so there's really.
And they're not putting a loft.
I didn't see.
Right.
And you would think you would pay extra because you're wanting something different, right?
Yeah, that's
Mentally,
what
you
you
would
think.
think it's going to cost more.
Yeah, because it's special. Yeah, because it's something, not the usual one.
Right. So you
Yeah.
think, well, I probably should, but I didn't because I just don't think we don't need to.
Yeah, and
you
we're
know?
really thankful for that.
That's awesome.
That's cool. That's the
There's
first
that
one.
big 3.0 egress window that comes standard now in our homes to get you guys out of here. Smoke alarms, kin lights, spray foam.
The Santa Fe when we did a couple of years ago, it was a whole roof flat. This is the first partial roof, really, that we,
Here you go.
we've done.
Nice.
Awesome.
Right up the side.
All right.
Very nice, the spray foam. That's just, where is this going to? Just in general, is it going to be a cold area? Where are you going?
Oh,
Where's it going home to?
we'll be going back to New York.
Okay.
Don't fall.
Nice.
Is she going back to New York?
Yeah, back to the capital region area. So we'll be there maybe spring the latest, and then we're really curious about going to the community here. So definitely, and then we'd like our own truck to travel around and maybe buy land eventually, in the future. Like I'm obsessed with the beach, like I said before. So I mean, like I'd love to be able to be by the beach at least part of a season or something. Yeah, but New York for
Great.
now.
Good
Think
deal.
about that. I mean, her mentality, y'all's mentality, is because you can afford to because of the home.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
We wouldn't be able to think like, oh, let's move around this and that, those,
Yeah.
without being able to just pick up our house. And
Yeah, especially how we'll be like totally off grid. We won't have any utilities. That's crazy. Like, it's just wild that we've skipped the apartment thing. We've been staying with his parents. And that's been really helpful for us. So we won't, have to deal with apartments at all. We'll go from there to here. No utilities, no debt. It's awesome. That'll really help us move around and travel, which is, one of our dreams too.
Part of everybody in society. Well, what keeps us down is because we got to work, we got to make a living, we got to pay our bills. And a lot of times you get into that groove where you lose dreaming. You know, you don't dream anymore because you got to bust it, man, just to survive. And we still want to work, right? We still want to be progressive. What do you call it? You want to produce in your life and produce a commodity and stuff that helps the environment and the world for all of us to keep going. But to not be dominated by your finances.
I heard a quote that fits that perfectly. I don't want to work for my house. I want my house to work for me.
And that's what you guys did.
Yep, exactly.
Your house is working for you all.
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
And I have to say this, Jeff Kaiser, is that your best friend?
Yeah.
He's done to talk to you. He said, also my best friends, I was going to go down with them to help, but recently got a new job and had to move.
Yeah.
He's watching you guys.
Hi, Jeff.
Loves you all.
He's basically in Canada right now.
Is he?
Up in Rochester.
Awesome.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he was on there too. Yeah, he's on here tonight too. Did you say Raja?
No, Rochester. He's in Rochester.
Okay, Rochester. I was going to say there was a Raja on here. Like, you know them too?
That's cool. Man, what a medium to be able to use Facebook.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like see what's going on. You guys are working here.
Yeah.
And to connect everybody. That's
It's
awesome.
just crazy that this is real, you know? Like this is like only the second time where I've really met anybody online, especially that I consider like a celebrity to me, you know?
Oh
Every
my
day.
goodness.
Don't tell him
Yeah,
that.
Don't.
You guys are so awesome, and I just love the way you think.
Don't talk to me. It's only golf for appointments only.
Yeah, it may not be 10 minutes tall, but I think he feels it right now.
Exactly.
But it's just awesome. It was just one of our biggest dreams, especially this year, to be here and not just build or be able to have a hand in building our own house, but being able to meet you and the crew and you, Amanda, and everybody. It's awesome. We're so excited.
Good. That's all good, man. And they were able to make their dreams come true here.
Yeah.
Anyway,
That's right. Exactly.
This message brought to you by
Exactly.
by deacons only. All right. I mean, think about it.
I love this rig.
When you got homeowners, what are we hiding? You can't hide anything, right? When you got a homeowner right here, working.
I know, I am like a walking commercial. They tell me all the time, oh, this is like a rate this and stuff. I know,
Yeah, where's she at?
Hey, Sandra. Hey, good to see you on here. Bless your heart.
Oh, there you are.
That looks really cool.
Yeah, I mean, you got room for a couple of chairs. You can sit up here and eat, you have a table. This is a rubber rub. It's a rubber rub. And it's industrial rubber roofing that we put blast up underneath the siding. Strong for snow load. It's tilted a little bit. You feel standing here that the water will run this way. You got a gutter that runs around the back. Gutters on each side collects their water because they got a water collection system. So, isn't that good?
If you fall, I'm not putting down the camera.
We're going live.
We're going like we're going.
Yeah, they'd love that, wouldn't they? Well, thank you guys so much for everything you're saying tonight.
Thank you.
Everybody back home know what's going on, the experience behind what we're doing.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, Brandon.
Thank you. Thanks for letting me be here. Oh yeah.
All right.
We'll be back tomorrow night.
Yep, we'll be back tomorrow night.
But I want to see the progress.
Really?
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, we'll be back. We'll check in on you. All right. Thank you, guys.
See you tomorrow.
All right. Turn that radio.
I know we got to get away from that radio and the fans and Lord. Good grief.
That helps that ringing in my ears. Roma. didn't get it sheeted today because we had we hired 2 new guys today. We're hoping it's a father and son. We'll see how they work. We told them we're family here. We don't hire anybody. Right when you walk in the door, you're just not hired. It's a temporary process that we evaluate you on a daily basis. We'll tell you how you perform. Tomorrow morning we'll have a meeting. We'll go over that. We're really close knit here. Not everybody fits in. You may have the greatest talent, but it's still something that has to work because we work all so close. So we're excited about them guys maybe joining a gang. We'll see how it goes. It's always hard to tell somebody you don't belong or it didn't work out. But we have to do that as business people, business the way I want to run the business. To me, motivation and inspiration is key to what we do. So you inspired every day you come here, not just the money that you can make here, but also what you're doing. And then I think a lot of the guys see my dedication to what we're doing and everybody else in here of what we're doing. So it's like a big team. And to keep that energy and the interest is the key thing, I think, to running a company. Roma, this is your house. You got it framed in. You got your headers all the way around it. They got the walls.
And what
strung.
size is it?
This is a 24-foot house.
8 by 24.
8 by 24, and it's heading to California. So really, we got California. We just left with a California. We got a Colorado.
Matt's in Utah.
Yeah.
Or he said Utah or Idaho.
Oh yeah, he's
watching.
almost to northern California, north of Napa. I think about an hour or 2. So it's just exciting. I love getting into that market out west, and show them that what we can do here and give them a beautiful home.
And when he comes back, is this one going
Cheryl,
next?
I don't know when Cheryl's scheduled to go. We'll get back with him.
Yeah,
But
Cheryl
this
was watching.
Cheryl needs it. I know, Cheryl, we got your stuff, so this will be gone. And we can tell Mary up in Illinois that, see that little peace triangle up there?
Yes.
She keeps asking me, did you put this option up there? It's going to be in there. I got a little secret. We're going to make a little decorative triangle that goes above her stained glass window. But Cheryl, you're a beautiful lady, and thank you. And we'll put all that together for you. Yep.
Whose is this?
This is Joe's house.
Joe.
Yep. This is what's the year today?
Joe's is an 18. Isn't his an 18?
18. Yep. Just like hers. Yep. Just 18-foot house. We're building these all at the same time, so we got 2 customs here going up. And then we got pennies. Let's look at pennies.
And didn't they say pennies is like a 12 by 18? Is it
12
more?
by 18.
She wanted it more square to be kind of like a house?
Never built 12-foot wide. Well,
Or 10 by 18?
no, this is 12.
Oh, I thought hers was 10.
This is 12.
Really?
Yeah. Now, the reason these fenders are so wide, the actual trailer axles are at 10. Okay? So what we did is the manufacturers, we had them built, it's 12 to here. The axles are at 10. We had to have, of course, inside. So these fenders laid out perfect for her storage and for her stairs. So they're completely incorporated in the design. And Lily and Penny, of course, Penny lives here. And as soon as it's done, she'll be moving to the community. She moved down from Indiana, working at Walmart here and locally, and she'll be moving into her home. And she's going to have pretty much hands-on. Her and Cindy going to do a lot of the work. We're going to almost do it like a workshop. We'll frame it in, dry it in, get it all done, assist her. Of course, it's here for her to work on. But it's 12-foot wide, all right? And it's 18-foot long. It's going to have a staircase that goes up a little bit. Her bedroom's going to be elevated with a bunch of storage underneath. Isn't that cool? We're done.
Yep.
We're done for tonight. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in. What a lot of information, man. You know what? When I say so much, I'm thinking, how can everybody keep up with so much,
But they are.
And
They love hearing about it.
well, good. And I feel like this is so much fun. I almost feel like I'm you remember when I was a little guy, you weren't there, remember, you can't remember, can you? When I was a little guy, when you're a little guy and you're out there and you're saying, I can take a blade of grass and this is going to be my mountains. You pile mountains here and you take my truck and I'm over here. And you can imagine I'm in the mountains of some, foreign country and da-da-da-da-da, you're playing army and you're making, I'm in the ocean and you're making all this stuff with dirt. I feel like that's what I'm doing here as an adult, is that I can take this whole industry and it's just like, you can just like be imaginative, It's like, but I tell you what's given me most of ideas is from people that we meet and not having money So I'm thinking, okay, I don't have money, but I want to do it. How can I do it? And then having problems that you got to overcome creates invention. And so they said, what? Inefficiency or no, I forgot the quote. I'm terrible at remembering quotes. But, having the lack of something is the mother of invention. And that lack of something, there's a word for that, and I'm not saying it right. But that's what's done. State of Tennessee says you cannot discharge water on the ground. We created a system where there's no discharge. Wow. Think about that. Solar is too expensive. It is not economical to have solar on anything because everybody charges too much money, right? So I go straight to the manufacturer, straight to the factory. Hey, what can I buy? Charge controller. We were paying $1,800 for. We're paying $390 now. $390, and they're selling them on the street all the time for $1,800. And where's the same one is $190 at a 3,000K or 5,000K. I'm telling you my price. That's it. I'm telling you my price, and I tell you what I mark it up. It's done. And we know what I want to do. I want to show the industry. Just like the tiny home, you're charging too much money. It's not right. It's going to turn into the same thing that happened in 08 and 09. Greed, right? Everything's inflated, and then the economy breaks. Why can't we just be smart with our money, smart with our time, do an average cost, make some money, and do it in volume, be smart, efficiency, and that's where you get your money. I am not against making a lot of money. I'm not against getting rich as can be. I'm not against it. But you know what? A whole lot more things important than that. A whole lot more things. And one of them's having a dream. You get up in the morning and knowing what you're doing means something. And you're having fun being able to create and have an imagination. Everybody, thank you for tuning in.
Real quick, Gloria, Becky, remember Becky Hauser that wrote the song for us? And
Becky.
Carol and Lynn, they all said necessity is the mother of invention.
Necessity.
Thank you, ladies.
I need to get that tattooed somewhere.
Oh, stop. You don't have any tattoos.
I'm going to get me one.
How rude.
You know what we ought to say? Where's everybody want me to put that tattoo?
You...
Necessity.
Necessity
exactly right.
is the mother of invention.
Yep. We had a marketing agent that we're trying to find out, say, hey, help us. We're not number one on Google. I don't know why. We're not moving up on YouTube. I don't know why we don't have subscribers. I'm giving a house away if I get 100,000 subscribers and nobody goes to YouTube and subscribes. So I'm thinking, what are we doing wrong that we're not there yet, And I want subscribers because we want this thing to be wild, we want it to be big. We're putting on the Jamboree at the end of October. It's going to be just like this. It's going to be just like this. People here, us being organic, being real, teaching, learning from each other, and me showing you everything that I've learned, sharing our energy, sharing our love for what we do in life. And we're also going to be burning this massive, like Burning Man. We're going to set it on fire. And we're doing just a representation of maybe things in our life we want to get rid of. I think it's just a big feeling that we want to do here, So be a part of that. So I asked him what was going on about our marketing, and he said nobody's doing Facebook like this. And he said to do a Facebook takes a lot of preparation, a lot of planning, and then somebody who feels comfortable in front of the camera. And I'm like, we don't have any of that, but we do it. We do it because we want to get the word out to you guys, and I don't know, we're having fun making this thing happen. All right? Thanks, everybody. Tuning in. See you tomorrow night. Come back tomorrow night.
Tickets are on sale. Go online.
Oh,
Tickets are on at $20.
The Jamboree tickets are on sale, $20 to come on, man. Come and see us.
Camping, $10.
Okay, you want to stay? $10 a night. I'm going to have water. I'm going to have showers. We're going to have bonfires. We're going to have free firewood. I got a buddy, maybe he's coming up from Florida, Joseph's dad. I talked to him today, Foster. Yeah. He's going to come up, and him and I love to cook and barbecue, and we've got hot dogs and s'mores and campfires, and we'll be talking. I'm trying to get a couple storytellers from the Appalachians here to tell some stories at night. It's going to be fun.
And building is going to be...
Building an entire house, be done in 3 days. There you go. Take that and put toast on it.
And when you come to the event, you'll sign up, register for a free.
You can register online for a free house. No, you can't. You got to be there.
You got to be there.
Oh, okay. So you got to come in first, and when you come in, then you can register for the free.
We're going to have a table set up, and you can sign in.
Awesome.
Yeah, get a ticket, and
Yeah.
You're registered for free.
We're gonna register for free. You don't have to, when you come in, free registration for the house giveaway. We're gonna give a 20-foot house away.
And actually, we just sent out, Alyssa just sent out the first newsletter.
Yeah.
And it went to 2,000 and something people. So hopefully most of you all got the newsletter. And it mentions the Jamboree, and we're going to do one for September and October. So it'll be mentioned in there. So be looking for that.
Could you imagine if we had all of our Facebook subscribers come? Oh my God. It would just, we got 30,000 Facebook subscribers. Yes. If you guys all came, I'm telling you what, if you came, it would be massively fun. And
we're inviting food. People were asking today in the emails, like, will there be food? We're going to invite all the vendors.
Food vendors are free. I'm telling them to come. I wish we could sell a bunch of tickets and we could tell the food vendors, look, we got these many people coming. And I could have more food vendors. I'm not charging them anything to come in the door. I'm not charging anybody anything. It's $20 to get in and that's it. Done. And the reason is I want a lot of food coming in for you guys. A lot of diversity. So if we can find out how many people are really coming, we'll get these food vendors in here. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Becky's coming that wrote the song. Yeah. Maybe you and her could maybe sing it.
Of course we will.
Becky, get ready to sing.
We'll have Savannah. Savannah will be there, Teddy's daughter. She'll be playing the ukulele again. Well, hey, listen, we're going to have fun. We're going to try to get a couple local bands playing for us, maybe in the evening and afternoon. And so, hey, come on and enjoy the passion and the energy behind what we do. You're coming to a family. You're not coming to an event like you got all these other places. You're not coming where people put these events on because the demographic study shows that there's a lot of money in those areas and we want to sell a lot of houses. I'm just doing it to have fun. I'm doing it to raise money to help our company, and I'm doing it so we can just hang out and get to know each other.
And two, I just want to mention really quick that Travis watches us all the time. I don't know if he's still on here.
Hey, Travis.
But Travis said earlier, Randy was late, inexcusable, just not forgiven, nothing like that.
To be punished.
Yeah, to be punished.
Yeah.
But Travis watches all the time.
I was at the accountant's, right? in Keller. It's Keller Barnett. Mm-hmm. And he's awesome out of Knoxville. And, there's more stuff.
We got to have him on there.
But Keller is getting me ready for our mortgage for you guys. Mm-hmm. So we're getting all of our P&Ls, profit and loss statements, the bank's requiring from me. They want them all in. So I'm doing all I can. I was there today, really late. I got to go in the morning again and spend half the day with them again so we can get the P&Ls sent to the mortgage company to get you guys financed. They want me to be there to get you guys on there. What?
Travis said, LOL, thanks, man.
Yeah. But if we get our financing, we can get to you guys, it'll revolutionize everybody.
Yeah. And a lot of people, probably the majority of the customers are waiting on financing.
Yeah. So I'm doing all I can. So that's why I'm late, Travis. Yeah. It was what was it? It was something else I was gonna share when it's you know what we're doing? Keller, my accountant, is a young guy and he's real savvy. It's really, really smart guy. A year ago I had a notion because I lost everything in 2009. I have nothing to lose, right? We're gonna sell a home for in cryptocurrency. So we're going to sell a home for cryptocurrency, which is Bitcoins, they said them all tonight. The guys, I was in a meeting tonight at the accountant's office. A bunch of young guys, man, they're in it, and it was just, wow. We're going to sell a house for Bitcoin. So if you do have Bitcoins and you would like to buy a house through Bitcoins, I'm going to trade a house for a Bitcoin. Isn't that cool? It's a different currency. But that's where I'm at, man. I'm out there. I want to be out there in the forefront, trading commodity for Bitcoin.
And learning more about it.
And learning more and more about it. So everybody, thank you for tuning in tonight. Try to stay on our game. All right? I know it's like dragging. You know what it's like? It's like you just fell off the sailboat and there's a string hanging behind it and you're busting your butt trying to get a hold of it. That's what it's like to keep up with us in the industry, what's going on. I dare anybody to do what we're doing. Love you guys. Thank you very much. See you tomorrow night.